Oh, it's just... Oh, I need to like open a window or something. Okay. Divine feminines, younger divine masculine. I also healed my divine masculines in our divine masculine. This is just such a meta experience. Hello, welcome back. Oh my God, it has been a while for me. Maybe not for you, but I miss vlogging. I like how vlogging has evolved for me. I like how so many things have happened since I started vlogging. Cups being one of them. This is called Meowana. This is for the cats. And Cups tends to get a little like frisky.
Would it make you feel better, babe? If I told you I've been feeling things you don't believe in, thinking that I'm seeing things. Your heart is in the ground and my head's through the ceiling, all the possibilities. Losing my ability to know what you feel.
Oh my God. Well, I was gonna shoot some B-roll of me just sitting like this, like on my computer, because like I do this so I can remain, you know, like flexible and very like primate like, you know what I mean? My mobility, I want to keep it. So we're doing things in our lifestyle to maintain it. And then we dance. And then we dance. And then we dance. This recording is longer than I originally anticipated. Oh my God, we're at a still closed. Oh, I don't think it's ever gonna open. But yeah, no, in Chicago, I just didn't like, which it's sad to say, like it makes me sad to say how I was like young and such great shape, fucking hot, making a lot of money, and I was still so inside. But I think it happened for like the best of reasons. I'm hoping making sense. I hope you're following along because we're going. You know how these vlogs are. You know how these vlogs are. I catch the moment when I can. But yeah. But every time when summer rolled around in Chicago, I always regretted not being more out there, especially like in the spring. And it's only until winter that I realized what I did and the decision that I made. And then I regret it and I make a promise for next year. So I'm making a promise to myself this year. We are going to utilize. I feel some of you asking, the way I record or how I record is I use IG stories and I just record in intervals. The longest that they have is 60 seconds and it's easier because I can just like stop a thought and I can continue another one later down the line, whatever I want. Minimal editing, no editing. Minimal editing because I do clean it up a little bit along with adding some music, but that's how I vlog. It's easier for me. Right now, what we're gonna do is we are going to go and try the fabric section. We're gonna get like a backdrop. I like the green screen, but I want something a little bit more sparkly. I'm high right now, so found it. Let's see what fabrics I have. I'm starting to get ideas, like Like that color. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of making an entire wall with just moss, but the thing is that I don't want to put it on the wall. So I'm gonna have to get some like paper, some glue, maybe even some fabric. So let's see what we come up with. This is what it usually looks like when I'm packing stuff up before I have to go back to Fremont. So, Jessica, the day that you get a car, you're gonna be so fucking thankful. I know, Christopher. I know. We got a lot of new goodies here. My goodness. I know. This is the flat moss, and then this is more like picky kind of moss. Well, there's Gustifer, and here is all the product that we are going to be using for our moss wall. We wanted to go, hold on, I had to turn down the lo-fi music, go figure. But we are trying to make a moss wall for our background for our YouTube videos. That way we can get Jessica Moreno healing up and off the ground. I know, my hair. But what I'm going to do, and I saw people doing this online. I quickly researched it when I was in Walmart. But I saw people using boxes, not necessarily this, but just boxes in general. And, you know, putting like these little balls, these like craft foam things in here. You know, super gluing the moss on top and then just hanging it up. And so what I think I'm gonna do is hang all of it up on this thing. That way I can just kind of, I wanna put it here for now. I think this is a pretty good spot. I'm just not really sure about the table, but I'm just not really sure about where to put this, you know, in general, but I think the placement can wait for now. Right now, let's just kind of get into building it. And then once I start building it, then I'll probably have a better idea on, okay, well, based off of what I built, here's what where we can realistically put it. So that's my mentality. Let's just jump right in. This is not a tutorial. This is just me doing what I want to do, what I need to do in order to make my space more mine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change the shirt because I don't want to have to worry about, you know, this like falling out. Good. Okay. Oh my God. I think maybe like 2 balls each, maybe? Or 1 ball. We'll figure it out. So right now, I'm just getting everything set up. I'm opening all the bags. That way I have everything accessible to me, and then I can just go into creative mode. Alone. Christopher, leave these things alone. You need to walk away, buddy. Walk away. It's not about you. Okay, it's not about you. You're gonna have to back off. Can we just get into it? Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know how far this goes in. So let's start with, I want to start with just having like a ball somewhere, you know, because I want to create dimension, but let's make it easy. So let's put this ball in the corner. That way, even if it doesn't hold up by the glue, it will still have a wall to hold up against, to prop itself against. I hope I brought enough glue. I feel like I did. I got like the one that came with it. And then I got 2 packs because I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing right now. And we're trying to figure it out. We're just going in wild. We don't need scissors. Maybe we need scissors. Do we need scissors? We probably need scissors. Hold on. I really just don't want to go get it. I don't know where they are. Okay. Maybe I should go get scissors. Or I could use a pen. Okay. I got it. So let's see. Maybe like over here-ish. Yeah, I'll do that. We're just gonna see where we land with everything. Oh my God. This right here. Now let's get these bad boys. Oh my God, so here, this is how it looks. Because I was wondering, like, how am I gonna put it on? So this is how it looks. I mean, I don't know. I don't normally go up in the forest and touch moss or anything, but I think this is pretty good. It just feels cool. Like, it feels like I'm happy I'm doing this. I'm happy that I'm bringing like more nature into my place. So let's see. We're just gonna try. God, I really hope I brought enough glue for this project. Oh, because that would suck. It would just suck if I didn't. You know, it's not gonna be like the end of the world. It's just gonna be like, oh, wow, inconvenience. Okay. As I'm doing this, I was thinking, oh, what things could I possibly share that you don't already know about me? Well, I love doing DIYs. I love doing arts and crafts. I've been following my channel for a bit. I'm sure you already know that because I'm always doing something. I always have so many projects going on at once, and I love it. I love being creative. It's a great outlet for me. And my mom and I, we used to do it all the time. Like every time I had like a history project, history is my favorite class. Every time we had a history project and we had to put something together about history and, you know, making it as real as possible. We'd always go to Michael's, Joann's, wherever the products were, Walmart, and we would just go to town. She enjoyed it. I think it's probably as much as I did, but that's just the kind of people that we are. We are just very... So we've completed about 2. So here's one, here's the other one. The thing that I wasn't thinking about was lining, like covering, you know, the plastic and everything. So I'm trying to get it on here. I'm trying to put them on the paper. That way I can maybe super glue them together and then just do something like that. And then we can get, you know, these boys in here and do something. So the only thing that's changed right now is that we're kind of scrapping the the turkey things, whatever these things are called. And we're just going to put them directly on the paper. It's very hard to document when it's just you. But this is kind of what we're going for. And then from here, I think this is just kind of the better idea. This is what I'm doing. This is just the ball. But I like it because we're still doing that dimension. We're still trying to get, that 3D texture. Gustafer, you're really going to have to move up, Bubby. I know you like it. I know, but... So, and then I'm still going to put, the flowers and everything on here. You see what I mean? It's just difficult to document. But yeah, I'm still going to keep, the 3D stuff. That way it looks really good when the light hits. But I think this is such a better idea. I wish I got more of these. That's the only thing that I wish that I got was more of this. I have 2 more left. So we're going to see what we can get. Now let's get on to the fun stuff where we just start. My God, hold on. Oh God, hold on. Sheesh. Watch your eyes, Gustafer. Watch your eyes. I don't think. So here's what we have so far for board 1 instead of this over here, which I think is just better because it's more bigger and expansive. But I'm thinking about just putting it like this. That way it can just sit and hang, kind of like that. I'm not sure if it's going to go on this one or the other one. But again, this is the fun part, so let's have as much fun as we can. We're using the rest of the moss from the other one and probably just going to place it down. And then, there's no more? Let's see. We'll try. I know. Did you learn your lesson, bub? Gustafer tried touching the glue gun, which you know how that probably turned out. So we're just gonna... Realized I was not recording that entire time. How fantastic. But this is the materials that we have left. As you can see, we still have a lot of this green that we still need to use. There's still this 3D texture that we have. I'm really happy I got the papers. I had an intuitive hit to do so, but I still have all that green stuff like this. And I wish that I had more moss. So for the moss, what I have left is 1 sweet moss and then a forest moss. How they are different is that the sweet moss is just more flat and the forest moss is just more crumpled up and broken up into. So kind of like that. This is the texture so far. And I like the 3D aspect, so I think what I'm going to do again, because I want to save the moss for the other one, I'm probably just going to double down on this, this kind of greenery. This is definitely not the moss wall that I expected to do, but it's the one that I'm getting. And I think that's okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm either thinking just shoving this right there, using this 3D thing and either keeping it here, putting it down here, or maybe what are we thinking? More green? I kind of like that actually, right? Just go for a complete green moment. What if I know this is how it's been right now. We're just gonna have to, but what if I do either all up? Should I do all up? I kind of like the all up. We're in the final stretch of the first one. I'm kind of just tying up loose ends. Oh my God, I need to sneeze. Oh my God. Excuse me. And then we're going to move on to the second one. I think for the second one, because for the first one, I'm in here with Gustafer. I'm probably going to go into the living room, hang out with cups, and then just out of curiosity, maybe just to see if I come up with something entirely different since I'm going to be with cups, or you know, because I know I'm going to be a little bit more scrappier because we don't have all the materials. But that's why I purposely got less, because I wanted to bring out that scrappy version of me, because that's usually when I come up with the best ideas. So I think we're okay for the first one. Now on to the second one.
Oh, my little honeydew, I wish you saw you the way I do. Your voice sounds like a lullaby that makes me feel all warm inside. Oh, what is this presence in me? I just can't seem to fathom how sweet your words can be. Tell me, my sweet honeydew, do you feel the same way I do? 'Cause you're just so beautiful, so
the floor with him. I don't fucking want him to. No. What the hell? Yeah.
Pancake break.
Wait, let me see that one with him with. All right. we've had enough fun, huh? Hey, I gotta pick up my... Hey, Ethan looks super old. Ethan looks so old. Hey, I gotta go pick up my girl. School finishing early on Friday. We're gonna go mini biking in my backyard. Hey.
Ian's just throwing up the thanks for watching.
Hey.
Throw it back up, Ian.
Did you notice how old...
Last time I was going to be filming this. So today I wanted to sit down and not only break down sort of the evolution of James Charles and his content, because I do think there's some things to be said there. I also want to break down sort of the evolution of the James Charles scandal. Kind of everything that has happened with James Charles in one concise video is going to be a benefit for especially people who maybe had no idea any of this happened. I always think that having information out there is just the best way to go. So that's why I'm making the video, but I understand if there's some like criticism for stuff like that. Remember when I made my Jeffree Star Cosmetics? And that he understood now why it was offensive. And I think for the most part, not that this tweet and this issue kind of flew on, because at the time, he definitely was a smaller creator. At this time in 2017, he hadn't even hit 1 million subscribers yet. So even though he was the face of CoverGirl and he was obviously a very prominent figure in the beauty space just because of sort of his mainstream exposure, he also wasn't one of the like biggest creators on the platform. So I think that a lot of the criticism from this sort of flew under the radar and went away very quickly. However, James did lose his CoverGirl deal very behind James's statements. They were glad he issued an apology, but that his words did not reflect the brand. Cool photos that he tweeted out in his viral tweet that sort of started all of this for him. Those photos were not genuine. They were heavily edited. In the grand scheme of life, this is not that big a deal. But I think because this was coming very quickly off of the Ebola tweets and him sort of losing his CoverGirl sponsor, I think that it was... I've decided that I'm going to hang it up here and we're just going to go for like a low shot. Or should I bring the other table out here? Not only collaborating with other beauty gurus, but James was really, really adamant about collabing with people even not in the makeup industry or the makeup sphere. Like he was collabing with people like Tana Mojo, Ryland and Shane. He had Elijah and Christine do his makeup. He had Maddie and Mackenzie Ziegler do his makeup. He was having people from all different parts of the family was on his channel. They did like a beauty battle with him. I think he really knew from the beginning what a lot of YouTubers know, which is that collaborations obviously help cross-promote. But I think what he really realized was that it wasn't necessarily beneficial to collaborate with another beauty guru because you guys were probably already going to have a similar overlapping audience. I think he realized that by collaborating with people who were completely outside of the realm of what he normally did, he was going to be introduced to just a vastly different audience that he was before, and that was in turn going to help him outgrow other beauty gurus in the space. While he was definitely still posting these makeup tutorials, he was also starting to think that James is a very creative person, and I think that's why his channel was able to thrive. But I also think that kind of a big thing that James did in the beginning that really helped him was video concepts. He basically was building a team around himself that their entire goal was to make his videos stand out and his videos seem unique.
Hello everyone, Editing Jessica here. Just dropping in, kind of wrapping up the video. So a couple things. Let's just start out by saying that the video was something that I originally had something different in my mind, but I like the way that it turned out. I think the challenges were supposed to be there. I think we ended up with the product that we were supposed to end up with, and it was a lot of fun. And because I'm putting it on a cardboard paper and I'm using this double-sided removable tape, I can easily pop it off, pop it back on, and without damaging the wall. So here you'll see me in the video propping it up on this lower part of the wall, and my idea was I wanted it next to the Edison lights to create this nice glowy effect. But realistically, just the placement of the camera and the functionality of the space, I just don't think it's good for my posture to have it this low. Though it is very, very beautiful, and though one day I wish I could have an entire moss wall, and then once I do, I will record everything, hopefully in fuller depth. But here you'll see me place it on the lower part of the wall, and then you'll see me change it at the end of this video, which is probably going to be in a couple seconds. But I think it's so beautiful. I love how the colors work together, and it's nice and full. There's no spare parts. Oh yeah. So I caught my roommate again knocking on my wall. The thing is that because the camera on the iPhone is the way it is, I didn't catch her, so you barely see her running away. So I'm going to have to report it to Fremont that she is doing this again, and hopefully they can, catch her on camera. But here's where I decided to move it. So right across from my bedroom door. And here is a video of what I'm kind of landing on. Is this going to be the final product? Maybe. I hope so. That'd be nice. But I like the contrast. I like how there's depth. It kind of looks like one wall, but there's not. But I like it so far. I think it's beautiful. So I don't know. This is fun. I'm happy I got to do not an entire wall, but a portion of it. So thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. But leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more things like this. Anyways, have a good day.